Greetings, my name is Attila, but I go by the nickname Mir as a role player. This channel is dedicated to the showcasting the ongoing development of RPG called Pestilence, set in an alternative medieval reality. Furthermore, it is equally important for me to use this platform to practice English and improve my verbal skills. English is not my native language, so I occasionally encounter difficulties with it. I apologize for any mistakes. Now, let's begin. First and foremost, I primarily work as a developer in VBA and Excel. In the past, I used to enjoy drawing with rotring pens, but due to the lack of free time, I no longer pursue this actively. The pictures displayed here are my own creations, mostly concept arts done for fun. Specifically, the goblin illustrations are designed for the persistent world server Paralith in Neverwinter Nights game, a fantastic game, and a server for those who enjoy older games and hardcore role-playing community. However, I must warn you that it can be addictive and consume a significant amount of your time and free hours. I have been playing on that server for approximately 12 years, with a few breaks. My journey into the realm of role-playing games began in 2002 when I started playing a local Hungarian system called Magus. Since then, I have converted numerous systems for various universes, creating homebrew systems as well. One of my most successful conversions was the Fallout Europe setting for Call of Cthulhu 7 edition. We crafted an entire setting within Europe and spent many years adventuring within it. I am primarily a game master or dungeon master with INFJ personality. I throughout enjoy crafting storylines, NPCs and worlds, and I take great pleasure in observing how players interacting with the worlds I create. My stories are set in sandbox-style environments and campaigns, allowing multiple plots and events to unfold simultaneously, and it is up to the players to decide which one they want to engage with. One crucial lesson I learned from my former game master, Vajda Balázs, who passed away a decade ago, is the value of a static world over a dynamic one. By static, I mean a world that doesn't scale with the player's levels. For instance, a guard would remain the same level of strength regardless of whether the player characters are significantly more powerful or weaker. Also, the world events are progressing on their own even when the players don't participate in them. This approach adds a sense of realism to the game and allows for the strategic decision making in various situations. The world is a living place which only experienced through the character's focus, but it's working properly without them as well. Now, let's shift our focus to why we are here. My role-playing game is called Pestilence, known as Pestis in Hungarian, currently being developed in Hungarian language. However, once it's completed, I plan to create an English version, of course. The initial concept for Pestilence emerged in 2018 when I attended a comic drawing lesson taught by Karina McGill in Budapest. During that time, I created a few pencil drawings featuring quotes from Friar John Clean about the days of the Great Plague. This experience served as tremendous inspiration, leading to me work on some comics initially. However, my imagination gradually propelled me to piece together a world of Pestilence bit by bit. While the core concept remains the devastating Black Death, it has evolved a vast universe. A significant source of inspiration for Pestilence comes from John Kelly's book, The Great Mortality, as you can see on the screen. This book provides a detailed description and study of the Black Death from various perspectives, offering me a wealth of material to contemplate. With this role-playing game, my intention was not to duplicate medieval society, but rather to create a world that can stand on its own without feeling forced or contrived. To establish the atmospheric ambience, I draw inspiration from the works of Lovecraft and one of my favorite artists, Zladislav Besinski, whose overwhelming visual representations have spawned numerous campaign ideas within my mind, depicting devastated landscapes and living objects. The cinematics of Diablo 2 has also significant impact on me. The atmosphere portrayed in the game left a lasting impression on my teenage years, and the recently released Resurrected Edition added a touch of nostalgia to those memories. Additionally, the Warhammer universe, both the fantasy and the 40k iterations, holds a special place in my heart, especially the grim dark future it depicts. Countless movies have also sparked my imagination and provided me with numerous ideas such as The Witch, Name of the Rose, and the La Peste series. Most of those will be listed in the end of the book. I would like to extend my gratitude to my good friend nicknamed Buzz Melmon, Steve McCormick, and Shashoto Chaudhuri for their support and influence. Within the Pestilence universe, my aim is to create a microcosm with limited territory and inhabitants. Originally, it was set in Europe, spanning an egg-shaped area from Genova to northern Denmark. However, due to the magical aspect of the Black Death, the exact geography has undergone significant changes. In this place, the actions of the characters carry more weight than in an average fantasy setting or as in a guardsman in the 40k universe. Similar to my Fallout Europe realm, Pestilence allow character actions to make substantial changes without requiring them to be superheroes or omnipotent beings. This grants players the opportunity to leave their mark on the Pestilence history, and with subsequent characters explore the long-term effects of those actions on the world itself. I have created a framework for this world, and within that framework establish a certain level of consistency. Consequently, you may find some variations in the descriptions of fantasy races, creatures, monsters, and alchemy compared to the traditional or classical interpretations. I wanted to explain things within the theoretical framework of the Pestilence. Lastly, I must mention that I have been greatly influenced by Jung and other existentialist authors. Therefore, many aspects of the Pestilence world bear the mark of their work and ideas. Until next time, beware the roots.